Well, there are folks already holding on the line to speak with you. So let's start with Nelson over in Bibb County. Nelson, we appreciate you staying up late with us. Happy New Year to you. If you will, go right ahead with your question.
Same to y'all. How you doing tonight?
Well,
Doing well.
thank
Hope you are.
All right. I was injured in a car wreck. Somebody hit me, and they never did pay. I'm still suffering from pain.
Yeah, I mean, we hear that all the time. You know, there's not a lot of information there when it comes to I never got paid or they didn't pay. There are a few things. If you didn't cause the wreck, there's a couple of avenues to look for. Number one, obviously, would be the person who caused the wreck. Perhaps it sounds like maybe they didn't have insurance. If they don't have insurance, then maybe it was a minor or it was somebody else's car that they were driving. Then you could go down that line to whoever the owner might have been. And then the second thing is if you had UM or UIM insurance, that's uninsured or underinsured insurance, then that would kick in. So, you know, why they didn't pay, I can't answer that, you know, with the limited amount of information that you've given us right now. But if you want to give us a call, we're glad to talk with you about it and see if there's something that we could do. Remember that you have a 2-year time limit to do something. So we always say, if you get in an accident, contact us out of the gate because we can do more. Evidence dries up, you know, people forget things, they remember things differently later. Call us out of the gate, but if you don't call us out of the gate, make sure that you file something, get with an attorney quick enough so that they can file something prior to the expiration of 2 years. That's generally what's called the statute of limitations in Alabama, unless it involves a city, like a municipality employee or a county employee. Those can be different, but generally speaking, it's 2 years.
Ken, will you talk just a second about UM and how important that coverage is for the folks in our audience? It's some of the most important insurance that you can buy.
Yeah, it's uninsured motorist coverage covers you and your family when somebody else doesn't have insurance. And guys, Kirby, I know you know this, but Melanie and viewers, so many people out there, I know insurance is required in Alabama, but so many people don't have insurance. And the minimum limits, most people have $25,000. $25,000 won't pay for half a hospital bill these days.
It will not.
An emergency room visit, it doesn't even pay for it. So you run into a situation to where, okay, if that person has the minimum limits, minimum liability limits, what am I going to do to protect my family? Well, I need to tell my insurance agent, I want to match whatever my liability limits are, I want to match them to match my UM, my uninsured motorist, underinsured motorist coverage. So for example, if I've got $25,000, then make it $25,000. If I've got $100,000, match it and make it $100,000. If I've got $300,000 or $500,000 or $1 million, whatever it is, match it, because I see so many times, we see it every day.
We do.
If you had matched your limits, I could get so much more money for you. But with, you know, there's only so much money, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip,
Right.
you know. So uninsured motorist coverage is so important. And if anybody has any question about that, give us a call. We'll be glad to. We consult insurance companies, insurance agencies on UM coverage, and have actually written endorsement letters.
Oh, wow.
You know, to show their clients, to show how important it is.
Wow.
And it's inexpensive.
Yes.
It is not
Right.
terribly expensive insurance.
No,
And and since it is January,
Yes.
get with your agent
Yes.
and talk about uninsured motorist coverage. It's important to do. Everybody out there should do it.
Well, everybody should get with their agent, you know, probably once a year and revisit all their insurances.
That's true. That's a good
Because
point.
you buy something, you
That
buy
is
a
good
car,
advice.
you buy a boat,
Yes.
you know, you sell something,
Yeah.
you know, your house goes up in value.
Yeah.
Now, if a fire were to happen, you may be underinsured. So I learned
great
that the other
advice.
day when I was reviewing mine. So I had to change my insurance
Yeah.
literally I'll be doing it this week.
That's
so.
great. That's great. Great advice. Excellent advice to start off the show. And you'll probably be hearing us say that throughout this year about the UM, the UIM. So just get ready because it's very important to have.